Kia ora, everyone. Welcome to the Shit You Should Care About podcast.
That was Abby.
And I'm
Abby. That was Abby, and I'm Abby.
my first intro, and I fucked it up.
You did it because I went crazy with it. I should have said I'm Lucy, but that would have sounded like I was just cutting it off.
That was Abby.
That was Abby, and that was awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. OISUM. Also, Abby had her first hater this week.
Yes, guys.
Yes.
Yay. I'm a moron.
That's how. That's how you know you've made it now that someone's called you a moron.
On Instagram.
Yeah, and you know what? It at least would have been good if it was a hater that we knew listened to the podcast, but we know they just saw something on Instagram and said,
it was.
blah, blah, blah.
Scroll by.
She's a moron.
Scroll by. Hey, moron.
More. I'm Kimmy Antonelli. More. By the way, congrats,
That's
Kimmy.
so niche.
So niche. No, F1 is actually
Sorry. Niche to me because it does not come across my timeline.
Anyway, everyone, we're recording a bit later today, so it's kind of feeling a bit crazy.
It's like 3 p.m. crash out time.
Yeah, and we kind of, as you can hear, we are crashing out.
Sorry in advance.
But we're going to dial back in so that we can give you a really good podcast. I only have a few short news stories for you today, and I am happy to announce that we do not have a story about D ***T ***.
Hell yeah.
And I'm not even going to say his name on the pod. Today I'm going to talk to you about a deadly virus that has broken out on a cruise ship. And I'm also going to talk to you about Amsterdam banning public adverts for both fossil fuels and meat.
Okay.
What are you going to talk about?
Well, we just...
Wait. I'm also... Damn it, I think I kind of am talking about D ***. Sorry for interrupting. But I'm also talking about the US banning abortion pills by mail.
Oh.
But there's actually a positive outcome at the end of that story.
Oh, okay.
Kind of. Anyway,
Okay.
back to you.
Well, in pop culture, we just watched the Met Gala 2026.
Flop. Everyone boring.
Sponsored by Jeff and Lauren
Bezos.
The Bezoses. The
Jeffrey
billion-
Bezos. By Burnham fans, where you at? They'll get that.
Also talking about the Vine app is back, renamed Divine.
Yep.
And
sorry, I'm actually being a pest. Carry on.
And Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni have settled their It Ends With Us lawsuit. So I'll go into that.
And the timing of that happening right before she walked the Met Gala.
Yes.
Because she's like known as the queen of the Met Gala.
Yes.
Oh, very interesting. I'm excited to hear about that because I saw the headline, but as usual, I wait for Abby to give me my pop culture tea. But as usual, before we get into anything else, we're going to start with our little game called Shit Chat, where we ask a question out of our little question box. So you can figure us out. You can get to know us a bit better. Today's question I'm obsessed with. So Abby, if you could live in a fictional world, what would it be?
Okay. I've pre-prepared some answers.
Good.
And I have 3.
Yeah, I want to
They're
hear them
all
all.
completely different, but I love them all.
Okay.
Number 1, Fantasia.
Oh my God.
That was my childhood, like we had it on VHS and I'd watch it over and over and over, the orchestra Disney Mickey
That
Mouse.
is such a good.
And it's just a magical world where it's just little creatures dancing to music.
Hey, hot take. Someone should create like a land based off Disney. Like, and put it in Florida.
Like a Disney World. Wait.
There is one. See? It's not even a fictional world, Abby. Disneyland exists. Hot take. I've just had a multi-billion-dollar, possibly trillion-dollar idea. Someone should make. And Abby's going, you literally said a land.
Oh, no, because I was expecting you to say Fantasia World. And I was like, well, it's a Disney World. But then...
Hey,
okay.
give a little to get Abby to Disneyland.
Oh, get out. I
you
do
been?
not want to go to Disney World. I'm scared.
No, it's actually cool.
Huh.
It actually feels like you've been transported into another universe.
Okay, maybe.
We don't need to give a little, but one day we'll get there.
Well, that's not one of the worlds I'd want to be in.
Okay.
Another one, Sims 4.
Love that you've gone. Number 4 specifically.
Yes, specifically Sims 4.
Reasons, please.
Well, actually, that's kind of scary because someone would have to be like a god making me do things, and I'd be scared if it was someone like you. So,
Okay, autonomous sim.
an
in Sim 4.
NPC sim.
Oh, so you're just a non-playing character. Abby is a non-playing character in Sims 4.
Yeah. I'm just existing in the neighborhood house.
That is so cute. But you also use the motherlode code so you can
Yes, obviously.
build whatever you want.
Obviously.
That's so
And the last one, practical magic.
Oh, whimsy.
Yes, a little witch in a seaside town.
Okay.
Yeah, I killed it. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, Abby killed it. So we should give her these questions in advance more often because she turns out she's got really good thoughts when she can think of it.
And what about you?
I have a few. I think if I thought longer, there could have been way more, but I forgot to keep thinking after we first mentioned it.
Okay.
So when I was little, the first land I ever really wanted to go to was, did you ever watch the Tweenies?
Yes.
I wanted to live in the Tweenies.
Oh, that's really
Maybe
cute.
that was where my like maximalist love started because it was all like bright
Is
colours.
it Australian?
Yeah, maybe.
They've got the dog called Milo.
Yeah.
Is it a dog called Milo
Yes.
or one of the boys called Milo?
Oh no, one of the boys actually. The
Yes.
boy.
I feel like that's very Australian.
Yeah.
Is it?
Loved the Tweenies land.
Oh,
Thought it was
cute.
like otherworldly. And then the only books that really, not the only, but the only like fantasy books that have ever elicited such like a yearning for me to live in that world.
Fourth wing.
Is the Wishing Chair and the Magic Faraway Tree.
Oh, the Magic Faraway Tree,
Like
I know.
those two, I remember
Yes.
just when I think the teacher read
Fairies.
them and I would just be like, I need to climb up to the top of a
need to go
giant
there.
tree.
Yeah.
And like, I just,
Oh,
I
that's
remember-
cute.
yeah. And then as I got older, I really wanted to be in like the Hannah Montana or Lizards of Waverly Place universe
Yes.
or High School Musical, like the Disney universe.
Yes.
Kind of like you, Disneyland, but like Disney Channel.
Yes.
And actually, we're about to do a podcast all about the death of teen media.
Yeah, which they live in.
That I wanted to live
You wanted to live in the teen media.
in the teen media.
Yeah.
I wanted to be in Lemonade Mouth, be in Camp Rock, probably be in Jonas. Anyway, I actually love that question because
Yeah, same. That's so cute.
and so when I went, this is why the Disneyland thing's so funny, is because I first went to Movie World in the Gold Coast when I was younger, and I have never felt like I had been transported to another world before. It was like, I don't know, something shifted in me. You know how I love real whimsical things?
Yeah.
And it was just like the pathway where everything's decorated, everything's in a set, but it wasn't creepy because I get creeped out quite easily.
yeah.
So I loved that. And then I went to Disneyland on my own this year and it was a bit more commercial.
Yes.
But in the morning when it wasn't that busy, it was like magical.
I remember you messaged us saying, hey guys, I think I might cry at Disney.
Yes.
What, Disneyland, Disney World?
Yeah, Disneyland. But I was just like, I was walking around on my own. Everyone was so happy, riding the rides, and like everything's like, I think it's just all the houses and stuff are decorated.
Yeah, I'm really scared of it though because I watched a documentary on the people that live in the suburbs that, you know, the suburbs that they're like themed Disney houses and they're
Oh.
freaky. Like the people that live in them freak me out.
Well, I didn't go with them. I went by myself. I said, hey to Mickey. No, I went on Halloween and everything was like,
Oh, that's cool.
it was actually cool. So if it was creepy, I would have just thought it's meant to be like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to take such good care of women's health care issues, you won't even believe it.
Okay. Well, speaking of something that's creepy, deadly virus stuck on
Yeah.
a cruise ship.
I've seen one video.
Yeah. So if you've been on TikTok in the last 24 hours, you may have seen this really, it feels rude to say dramatic because it is kind of a dramatic situation, but this really dramatic video of this guy being like, and we are more than just the headlines. Because
Yeah.
a lot of people, in fact, over 100 people, are stuck on a cruise ship right now because there is a suspected deadly virus on the ship. So 3 people are dead and at least 3 others are sick after a suspected outbreak of hantavirus on a cruise ship that's sailing around the Atlantic Ocean. the ship left Argentina over a month ago, and then it stopped in Antarctica, St. Helena, and then it was heading home when it got stuck off Cape Verde. So the first victim, here's what we know, was a 70-year-old Dutch man who died on board on the 11th of April. He had a fever, a headache, abdominal pain, and diarrhea. His 69-year-old wife then collapsed at a South African airport while trying to fly home.
That's really
I know.
sad.
And then a British national also fell sick on April 27th and is now in a critical condition in Johannesburg. But he is the only confirmed hantavirus case so far.
Right.
So the other two are just suspected.
Right.
But he's the only confirmed case. A German national died on board on May 2nd, and the cause of that is also not yet established. 2 crew members are also experiencing acute respiratory symptoms.
Oh my God.
It's kind of a creepy crew.
I think I'd be crying on
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 TikTok.
I think I would. Because after COVID, any sort of,
Health thing.
any sort of disease
Yes.
that comes, or virus.
And it feels like it's going to have the level of spreadability
because of how
COVID.
insane COVID was. It's. I
Yeah,
don't
no.
blame them for being so scared from the get-go.
Neither. And being not able to go back on land yet.
If you're like part of what could be the first few cases, like
No, literally.
you're trapped on board.
So this virus comes from rodents. So humans most commonly become infected through like contact with rats or mice, especially with their urine droppings, saliva, and like dust that they've been running around in. But only one type, a very rare type of the virus, is known to be like transmittable from person to person. So I think health experts are saying that it's like highly, highly unlikely that it's going to transmit from person to person. It's more likely that they have caught it via a rodent because this cruise ship has been in places that this virus has been found. Primarily, the virus is found in Chile and Argentina, and that's where the ship sort of originated at the very start. So we actually don't know when it's going to be able to dock anywhere because it's safer.
Yes, obviously.
But obviously for everyone to figure it out while it's self-contained. But that would be, I mean, I would be vlogging, but that would, because like that sounds creepy. It sounds like a Netflix TV
terrifying.
show.
I first of all hate cruises. The idea of a cruise makes me feel ill.
Yeah.
So like,
Amen, sis.
even if I was forced on a cruise for some reason,
Siska gets a cruise
sponsorship, I have to go on it.
Would you go? Because I'd go. And
I
I'd
just
need
hate
you.
the idea of being on a boat that long. And I don't know. There's
What
so
about
much.
a 1-week cruise? A 3-day?
Maybe a 3-day. But then being trapped on it,
No.
not being able to get home, not knowing when you can get home, sick people on board, people dying on board. Even if someone died on board not related to anything else, no virus, I would want to go home.
She's in an emergency
I'm scared.
boat. She's in a lifeboat.
Yeah.
She's lowering it herself.
I'm swimming.
Literally. No, I agree.
That's
And I
terrifying.
don't think cruises are targeted towards us.
No.
I think maybe when we get older. But did you watch the train wreck poop cruise?
No.
Like, neither. But because I thought I could probably learn this in a TikTok, whatever happens on that. I don't need to watch a whole
No,
series
I don't want to
on
watch a Netflix show on it.
Anyway, but I would watch a Netflix show on what's happening right now, because imagine all the consulates and stuff with all the different nationalities on board.
Yeah.
There's a New Zealander on board.
Oh, really?
I saw the New Zealand Herald write about it today, saying that, just letting us know that there was a Kiwi on board.
Or Kiwi. One solo Kiwi.
One solo Kiwi on board. But in positive news, I have kind of a good news story, actually. Amsterdam has banned public ads for meat and fossil fuels. So this isn't actually that unheard of. Banning like advertising for fossil fuels isn't that strange. A lot of cities have done it. A lot of capital cities have done it. But what's interesting about this is banning meat, like ads for meat, like McDonald's and things like that.
I was going to ask, is it like fast food too?
Yeah. So it's basically trying to take they're saying it's not trying to make you not eat meat. It's just trying to like stop that being your only option that's forced to you when you're on a tram or a train or whatever.
Yes.
And also like they won't advertise like flights to you and blah, blah, blah on billboards and stuff. So that's really good. And it's happening in Amsterdam because, of course, it's kind of like those are the kind of countries that actually will give a shit and do something like that. I could never imagine America banning,
oh my God, they would never.
Yeah. So this is all great, but the obvious criticism, and this is a fair one, is that most of our advertising, I think, that sways us in one way or another isn't coming from like us. I mean, we don't have things like we don't take the tube, so I don't really know, but it's happening to us on our phones.
Yes.
And that's not banned. So like, you know, Uber Eats can still say to them, blah, 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 or like Webjet or whatever can still say, catch this flight. But it's a move in the right direction.
It is. I like that idea. So
same. Also, and at the very like low level, it maybe just means you're going to get like nicer ads in the public spheres because Macca's also, it just is so funny. It's like, you don't even need advertising.
No, they don't, but it's freaking everywhere. Everywhere.
It's all over my TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, it wants it to be front of mind.
Yes.
And then speaking of banning things, the US just banned the most popular mail order abortion pill. So this is really bad.
Yep.
Essentially, the US has blocked the mailing of mifepristone, which is, the most common abortion pill that's used in America. So, and there is an update to this at the end. So if you're like screaming at me in your head, don't worry, we'll get there. Last Friday, it was ruled that this pill could now only be distributed in person at a clinic, and this ruling applies across the country. So about half of all abortions in the US are medication abortions, and roughly 1 in 4 of those are done via telehealth, which is where you get it mailed to you, we ring up. For so many people, this is the only realistic option because so many states have banned it, for one. Second, like, if you live in a rural area, you can't just go and like have all these meetings to get this pill that you need. People with low incomes, people that are like running from domestic violence, if they've been, you know, impregnated beyond their against their will, they need this. People with disabilities, like, so the ACLU actually really plainly said that like when telehealth like this is restricted, it's already the women that are having it the hardest, or the people that are pregnant that are having it the hardest that suffer. Yep. And so this is just another thing. I mean, I wasn't surprised because this is the same Supreme Court that banned abortions again. We all know about Roe v. Wade. Actually, I remember one Met Gala, I can't remember what year that was, but it happened during the Met Gala.
Yeah,
like
I do remember
the unraveling of Roe v. Wade. So anyway, the manufacturers of this pill already, like as soon as this happened, asked the Supreme Court to roll it back because it's just a shit ruling. And for them, it's not out of the goodness of their hearts. They're wanting to get their pill to as many people like as possible. But the Supreme Court actually just today reinstated access to mail order pills in a temporary decision that gives the justices more time to consider the issue. So for a few days it was banned. Now it's not banned again.
Temporary.
Temporary.
So it could be banned in the future.
It could be. But this is just one. I think there's 2 really popular ones, and this is just one of them.
So there is another option.
Yeah, this is the most popular one, but there is other options, which is just so fucked up because it's just like let people get fucking abortions.
Yeah.
They're just creating work for themselves that the taxpayers are paying for. Like,
I know.
Anyway, I feel like we're talking to an audience that doesn't need us to explain why getting abortions is a right.
Important.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I've got for you in news. What have we got in pop culture?
Well, when life gives you lemons.
Okay, pop culture. I'll start with Vine.
Okay.
Vine is back, rebooted as Divine by Twitter developer Rabble. So Rabble is also known as Evan Henshaw Plath and was, Twitter developer. And Divine is also backed by Jack Dorsey, Twitter's ex-CEO, co-founder. So Twitter had bought Vine back in 2012, and it was like the best app of the 2010s.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Like,
Yes.
I loved it so much. We would use it at school, college,
It was just like
high school.
I didn't really make Vines. I just consumed
We did.
them.
We'd do
Did
the
you?
ones where it was like you'd get a broom and you'd jump, and then
Yes.
someone would take a like millisecond video of
Yeah.
you jumping around the
The
room.
Harry Potter like
Yeah. I've got heaps of those on my phone. So it was short form videos, but they shut down in 2017 because they couldn't monetize the platform.
yeah.
There was competition from Instagram because then Instagram added video
Yeah.
form.
Yeah.
And they couldn't pay creators, so obviously creators were going to Instagram. Some of the classic memes that I just had to
Oh my
talk
god,
about.
okay, this is iconic.
Roll works ahead. I sure hope it does. I still say that one.
Wait, are
When
you
there's
also
road
going to
race.
say fresh avocados?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Harlem Shake. Was
Oh.
like, do you remember?
Yes.
Where like schools in New Zealand it was huge. Like
Yeah.
every high school.
Yes,
It was-
Harlem Shake.
Yeah, the Harlem Shake.
Also, eyebrows on fleek. Duffer. We just watched that the other day. Also, dare I say, like, the black community ran Vine.
Yes.
And it sucks because TikTok is now like the little white kids
The
in the
hype
hype
house.
house. You know? It was like, oh, what? So you couldn't find a way to monetize this like
Yeah.
platform that was so good for comedians,
Yes.
especially comedians of colour.
Yeah.
Because we were watching Vine compilations the other day and it was like, it was all these people of colour just, and they were being
I know.
really fucking
I
funny. And
know.
I just couldn't help but think like, damn, they ran it and then it got run into the ground.
Yes.
And now TikTok's full of these little white kids.
Exactly.
Oh, well, I met Rebel at a conference that I was talking at because he's from Wellington, where we're from.
Yeah.
Oh, he's actually from America, but he's chosen New Zealand to make his home. And he was, so it originally launched like sort of the test launch. And he came up to me and he's like, tomorrow I'm relaunching Vine. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, me and Jack Dorsey. And I'm sitting there thinking like, girl, this is insane. And then like the next day we saw each other at breakfast and it was the day that Divine
Was
launched.
launching.
And I
Aw.
was seeing it and I said like, I'm seeing like Wyatt
Yeah.
and stuff covered it. And he's just a really cute, like, he's not like a tech bro type.
Yes.
He's like got pink curly hair.
Yeah, he's really sweet.
And he like just has a small life in Wellington, but he's
Yeah.
got this fascinating brain of like,
Yes.
he's so fucking smart.
Yeah.
And he spoke on stage and this one guy just really wanted to seem like he was smarter than him. And this guy was in a suit and he was blah, blah, blah. And Rebel was just like, girl, you don't even really know what you're talking about, but I'm not going to argue with you. Come like you do to me.
Oh,
But yeah, he's so just a good person in charge of a tech platform.
yes.
Also, I think they've said, maybe you're going to get to this,
I will. No, you
carry
can
on,
say it.
that it's going to be AI free,
Yeah,
completely AI free.
generative AI free.
Yeah.
So he said that's how Divine came to be. We were asked, how can we bring back these old videos? Can we bring back this old way of creating? And can we empower users to not see AI-generated content to control their experience? So no AI-generated content on Divine.
I want to download it. It's always a really hard thing, and I don't think, sorry to be negative here, but I don't think it's going to become a new social media app.
No, it won't be like another TikTok or another Vine.
Which,
But it's sweet. It's like sweet and nostalgic. Maybe it'll be like how Be Real had its moment.
Yeah.
An app like that.
My prediction is people will download it, look through it, hopefully see some of their favourite old Vines and then probably
Yes, because they've added over 500,000 of the classic Vine videos.
Yeah, that's
so that they've kept it from the archives. And their tagline is "Do it for Divine." Because do you remember, like back in the day,
Do it for the
"Do
Vine."
it for the Vine" was like a saying that people would say.
It's such a good name.
for Divine.
Divine. And like,
Yeah.
it's all so
Really
good.
cute,
It's really
yeah.
cute. And it's like nice that, because like this is, I mean, I don't know factually, but it feels like it's a passion project.
Yes.
These tech
Yes.
bros aren't doing this to be the next Instagram.
Yes.
It's just kind of like cute and nostalgic.
It is really cute.
I'm gonna download it.
And they've got all like the old creators on board with all the advertising, which was really cute.
That is
like they're all grown
so
up.
good.
And so it's really
Well, it's interesting because David Dobrik made his big break on Vine.
Yes, he did.
So that's how I sort of, that's my connection to Vine. And they always still talk about it, like him and Zayn and Heath and stuff. And I wondered, like, they would have been really good partners for this. Anyway, I'll DM it to them. No, kidding. I don't have any way with them. What do we got next, girl?
The Met Gala that was sponsored by Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah, so Jeff Bezos and his wife Lauren Sanchez Bezos sponsored this year's Met Gala, which has been met with intense disgust.
Yeah, so it's usually sponsored by like a luxury fashion brand.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. Mm-hmm. Obviously, the world's tough out there. It's so funny because it's like, well, the billionaires now have taken all the money off the fucking fashion brand.
Yeah, and they're everywhere.
And so for these things to exist, they have to be sponsored by someone.
But why Amazon? It just feels tacky.
So tacky.
It feels really tacky. Like a company that sells fast fashion. Like it's just weird.
Yes.
Some notable celebrities that didn't turn up to the Met Gala this year were Zendaya, Bella Hadid, and the New York Mayor Zohran Mamdani.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Honestly, and Meryl Streep didn't go.
Yeah.
And look, Amazon aside, it was a flop. Like, Amazon aside, the outfits were mostly black and white. And
so the themes were like costume art and fashion as art, but only a handful of people really came out. Like, it used to be a spectacle where these people would have their designers have like light tricks and electronics embedded into their dresses and things like this. Now it's just getting more boring.
Yeah. It's like people are more concerned about looking pretty.
Yeah.
And not Heidi Klum.
Yes.
But Emma Chamberlain's dress, art.
Yes.
That was great. Janelle Monáe's dress.
Oh, amazing.
Amazing.
Beyonce and
Blue.
So cute.
Looked amazing.
But maybe they were like low-key boycotting. I don't know. There's lots of like black dresses, so.
Well, no, you can't low-key boycott and still be like, but I want to go to the Met Gala. And apparently I saw some commentary that was like, these people better not wear ice pins or anything because Jeff Bezos is one of the reasons that ICE can prevail so well. Like, they support Amazon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
supports, Well,
so it would be stupid.
Yeah, so like wearing
turn up.
Yeah, wearing one of them. So it was. Yeah, I mean, every year it feels a bit dystopian.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's losing its luster.
Yes,
it is good to have a big fundraising moment for the Met. Like at the end of the day, this is fundraising for a museum.
Yes,
it is a good thing. But, like, why doesn't Amazon just donate that to the museum?
Why do you have to be
and then not have your name, like, on? I don't know.
It's tacky.
It's so tacky.
And we had activists pulling out all the tricks in New York to boycott the Met Gala. So there was a UK activist group who are called Everyone Hates Elon _ on Instagram. They hid bottles of fake piss around the Met Gala, which is just hilarious with Jeff Bezos' face on it.
Do you know why they did that?
Because there's like, what is it? Rumours of, not rumours.
Because, well, it's been alleged, but I think it actually happened that Amazon drivers don't get breaks and they have to piss in bottles.
Yes, on the job.
Yeah.
And then they filled drink bottles outside the Met with a sign that said Met Gala VIP toilet installed in honour of Met Gala chair Jeff Bezos. Go ahead, it's good enough for his staff.
I'm obsessed with them. Like, these people are so good.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
So, also, Instagram totally fucked me and Abby off this morning because every year, well, no, not every year, since last year and then for a few events since, we like love watching pop culture stuff, but also obviously we talk about the news. And I was just sick of getting people's comments of being like, I can't believe you're posting this, I can't believe you're watching this, blah, blah, blah. Everyone's watching it. So at Siska, we post like a headline with the photo so that you're literally looking at both things at once. And Instagram totally shadow banned it today.
Full shadow ban.
Like some of them got like
it's crazy.
9 likes in like 20 minutes. We have 3.5 million followers.
Yeah. It's creepy.
Yeah, it's really creepy.
It's creepy to know that you're your work just like gets pushed into like this
the
dark
abyss.
side. Yeah.
I know.
Just like floats away. And even on my personal account, I'd only get like one post at a time when she'd posted 20 times about these important headlines we should be looking at. It's weird.
Whereas if you just posted, like, if you were like Cosmopolitan, you just posted a photo of like, I don't know, Sabrina Carpenter. That would be like 80,000 likes right there. And like last year, the stuff that we posted from the Met Gala performed so well. Everyone loved it, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but it feels like they had waited for this day to really just be like, and you know what? No one's going to see this. They had a fucking robot, one of those actual robots.
Yes.
Walking the Met Gala. And so I tweeted, or walking the red carpet, I should say. And so I like tweeted, oh God, they have a fucking robot on the red carpet with a photo of it, posted that, 9 likes. And like, it's actually crazy.
And there was another account. What is it?
Everyday Racism.
Yeah, Everyday Racism, who also messaged us saying, we've been shadow banned too for trying to talk about the Met Gala. Like, it's crazy.
Yes.
Freaky.
Anyway, guys, on your audience, because these motherfucking platforms do not give a shit about you, even if you do good things on their platform.
And the last story I have is Black Lively and Justin Baldoni have settled their It Ends With Us lawsuit after a year and a half.
And can I be honest?
What?
I actually didn't give a shit about this lawsuit. Like, I didn't follow it.
No.
There's probably stuff in there that's bad, and it sounds bad that I said I didn't give a shit about it, but I don't give a shit in the way that I never dug into this lawsuit.
Mm-hmm. I never went full. I just sort of, it'd come up on my algorithms.
Same.
So I'd see what was happening, but it wasn't like.
And I saw when it was leaked that he had set up this big smear campaign against her.
Yes. So the refresher is when they were filming on set for It Ends With Us, Black Lively accused Justin Baldoni of sexual assault. And then she accused him and his team of creating this digital smear campaign.
Yes.
I remember it was like, she is the worst person in the world. Which it's really messed up because I remember getting all of that content and thinking, oh my God, she must be crazy. Or like,
oh, Blake's actually a bad person.
one story.
Yes.
It's so creepy that.
I remember everyone turned on Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds.
Yes. It's so weird. And then it became like a massive back and forth between them with defamation accusations, more harassment, text messages started getting leaked between them and between their teams.
Taylor Swift got involved.
Yeah, Taylor Swift got involved. It was just a massive thing. But they've now resolved their legal differences 2 weeks ahead of a federal trial, releasing a joint statement.
Okay.
The end product, the movie It Ends With Us, is a source of pride to all of us who work to bring it to life. Raising awareness and making a meaningful impact in the lives of domestic violence survivors and all survivors is a goal that we stand behind. We acknowledge the process presented challenges and recognise concerns raised by Miss Lively deserve to be heard. We remain firmly committed to workplaces free of improprieties and unproductive environments. It is our sincere hope that this brings closure and allows all involved to move forward constructively and in peace, including a respectful environment online.
Okay.
So it's done.
It's settled.
A year and a half later, it's settled.
Wow. And on the day of the Met Gala, so everyone can go and have fun. She's about to have the best celebration of her life at the Met Gala.
She's free. She's free.
Jeez, but that is scary because well, no, I think I could be being naive, but it might just be because the past few weeks on the podcast we've talked about Chapel Roan having a hate campaign against her, Blake Lively having a hate campaign
back then I had, when it was like this all came out, I didn't know about a digital smear campaign was really a thing. But for it to come from him and his team and actually completely take over the internet the way it did, that's so scary.
It's disgusting. And it is good that this came out.
Yeah.
So that we know that this happens. But it's just going to keep happening again and again. And then we're going to cry I bet this is a smear campaign. No one will no one will believe it until it comes out. It's just, you cannot pay me to be a celebrity in this day and age.
No.
Oh, fuck that. Anyway, Avatar, what is on your radar this week?
I just started reading Fame Sick by Lena Dunham.
That's our book club pick.
Book club pick of the month.
I'm so excited. I haven't started it yet.
Book club is really excited too.
I've been really saving it.
Yeah.
But it's time.
I'm only a chapter in, but.
Oh, I'm so excited. And I've really loved seeing Lena Dunham back out voice of a generation for the girls.
Yes. She's so cute.
And I would say after this press tour, she will just go and do her own thing again.
Yeah.
Hibernate. She actually said she wants to write a romance novel for people that don't like romance.
You were on the live stream for the book.
Yes. Pre-ordered a book so that I could have access to a virtual
book tour. Yeah.
And it was really cute. I just had it up while I was working.
She was sitting in bed
with
her titties.
It was actually so cute.
So cute. What's on your radar?
What is on my radar? Oh, The Devil Wears Prada 2. I haven't seen it yet and I really want to see it.
When are you going to see it?
I don't know. I've been trying to tee this up with the flat. No one wants to go except for my little brother, and he's more social than me, so having some issues there. And then also my favourite artist of the moment, Audrey Hobart, is coming to New Zealand, and I'm going to her show, and fingers crossed, everybody, I am getting to interview her. We're going to go to a bar. I'm going to ask her a bunch of questions, and it's going to get filmed. We're trying our best. If this doesn't happen, I'll be as disappointed as you, listener. Because
I hope so. She's so cool.
I know, and the issue is if it doesn't work out, it's because of my own scheduling conflict.
Oh, really?
Because I need to be in Auckland and I've got filming in Wellington and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I'm really going to try to make it work because I was actually saying to Abby, this is my dream interview. She is so cool. So we're hoping that happens, everyone. But otherwise, Fame 6 on my radar, the book club's on my radar. I'm going to Peru in a few weeks, so that's on my next week. So that's on my radar.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So don't worry, guys, though. We're banking up some podcasts for you.
Deep dives we're going to do. Some extra episodes.
Yeah. So you won't be missing us, but we will be missing you. Anyway, we shall see you next week.
Love you. Bye.
Bye, guys.